How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Ruffled Rowlett, and welcome back to another video. Today, guys, we're going to be doing a bit of a Where This showcase. Now, we're not going to be having actual gameplay of me playing a game today, as you can see on the screen here. Today, we've got something different. Now, there has been this game that's been in development for about 2 years now, I think around that amount of time, and it is pretty cool, actually. I've had my eyes on it for a long time, and a lot of you guys actually mentioned it to me when I was doing my old Pokemon 3D MMO video. So I thought, why not make a video on this right now. Now, before we get into this, I want to point this out. I've been talking to the developer of this game, the guy who's actually making it, and I've actually gotten a pretty decent amount of documentation. Now, he wrote a full document telling me most of the features of the game, and also, in the background here, you'll be seeing some of the gameplay, some of the things that have been worked on by him that are also on his Facebook page. So I'll make sure to also link his Facebook page down below, guys. Make sure to go and like it right away. But I really appreciate it if you guys could do that. But yeah, either way, we're going to get into the features of this thing. And first of all, I'm going to explain what this is. Now, this is a project to make a Pokemon game in full-on 3D. I'm pretty sure using Unreal Engine, as far as I can see. Now, I'll actually go through the WordPad document here and actually read everything to you guys properly, what's in the game. But I'm just going from my assumption here and as far as I remember. But either way, though, the game is probably the best looking Pokemon fan game I have ever seen. Like, I'm not even exaggerating when I say that. This has the best graphics, the best art I have ever seen, and I really want this to actually get released. Now, there is already gameplay of this on YouTube, and I'll make sure to also link that, but that gameplay may be slightly outdated at this point because it is from 2015, and the game has gotten a lot of updates. So, what you'll be seeing on the screen is going to be a mixture of both the old gameplay and the new updates that have been coming up on this Facebook page. So, let's get right into it with this document here. So, first of all, Pokémon Destiny is a single-player co-op and MMORPG game. Game features an open world, real-time battle system, day-night cycle, dynamic weather system, and character creation. So, this I love, okay? First of all, single player is what Pokemon has always been there for. Single player is what really, built Pokemon as a franchise. But then co-op is always fun, and we've never really seen proper co-op ever in Pokemon itself. I mean, there is, Wi-Fi battles, whatever, but there's no proper co-op in actual Pokemon. So a co-op system is awesome. And then, of course, in MMORPG, we've always wanted to see a properly made, Pokemon MMORPG that 100% works. And this game kind of gives us sort of that, like a properly working game. And honestly, I'm excited about that. Now, the game is open world, which is great. That means we got a lot of things to explore, a huge world to, go through. There could be issues with stuff like story, and if there's going to be a story, if that's going to work fine there, but we'll go through the rest of the text and see what we see here. Either way, real-time battle system, so that's good. Actually, you fight with your own Pokemon, you take control of the Pokemon, and you fight with them. Day and night cycle, always good to have. It gives you a bit more of an immersive feeling to it. Dynamic weather system, I love that. Like, I always want to play a Pokemon game where, like, at any time given, it could start raining and thunder could be like running down on me, and then like all of a sudden it could be warm, or then snow can come out of nowhere. Like, I want that, and I've always wanted to see that, but like randomly, because in Pokemon games there's already preset to certain areas you go to. If you go up on a mountain, you'll have a certain amount of certain weathers will be in certain areas because it's already predetermined. With this, it'll be random, so I love that. Either way, the game will have Pokemon from Gen 1 to Gen 4, plus some new Pokemon, because the game is also featuring a new undiscovered region, which will be bigger than all the other Pokemon known regions combined. So, just that fact right there. Like, let me read that again, okay? They will also be featuring a new undiscovered region, which will be bigger than all the other known regions combined. That is a big statement. Like, I gotta say, that's a big statement to be going for. Like, that is just beyond what you usually get from a fan game. Now, if you go past that, game will feature new characters in an untold story, so there is a story there, which is great. New starter Pokemon, 2 new Pokemon types, as well as 3 new legendary Pokemon. So it does seem to have custom Pokemon in it, as far as I can see, and new typings, which is great. I mean, honestly, we don't see much of that. Game will also have 20 plus gyms, and a lot of missions and side missions to play, either single player or with friends online. Game also allows you to play as a third person or first person camera view. Now, this is awesome, okay? So I don't understand, like, how we don't have this yet. Like, how nobody has created something like this already. Like, first of all, switching between third person and first person is really important in my opinion, because when catching Pokemon, it'll be really useful if you can go into first person and like throw a Pokeball that way. Third person is always great. You can see from the gameplay, that's the way it looks. It's perfect. And overall, if you look past that, like, as far as I can see, like, the game is looking perfect in all regards, all the features right here. And then again, remember guys, some of these can get cut off. Like, it's not guaranteed that all these will be in the game, but these are the features that he says will be in the game, but we don't know. It could be that, maybe he has to cut something off so he can work on something else. So there's a likeliness that could happen, but either way, let's look past that. So a lot of missions and side missions to play, as I said, and single player or with friends online. Game also allows you to play a third-person or first-person camera view, like I said, so that's great. So we just reread that. That's good. So everything in regards to those features. Now, those are the features, like I was just talking about, that, like, the main features of the game. They're all awesome. 20 plus gyms. That's a lot of, like, things to do, especially in an MMORPG setting. That is a lot to explore. I just wish for one thing, I want this game to be completed before Nintendo gets their hands on it. But at that point, if it's completed by that point, we all just download it and we just keep it on our computers and Nintendo can't do anything about it. But if it gets shut down before that, I really am worried. I really want this game to get completed and really worked on. As far as I know, the developer said there may, not guaranteed, there may be a demo this year, but it's not guaranteed because he's busy with school and life and such things, So I understand that fully. Like, it takes time to make these things. Either way, you can spawn your Pokemon out and they will follow you. So they have a follow system. You can also play as your Pokemon, and trainer will follow the Pokemon. You can ride, swim, or fly on your Pokemon, which is great. Use your Pokemon to clear path by using field moves, FMs such as dig, burn, freeze, cut, or travel through walls, etc. You'll have to feed your Pokemon to keep them healthy. Pokemon will be able to learn all the moves without forgetting old ones. Pokemon found in the game will vary in size and color to a degree. So there is going to be, like, this game is more like a survival MMORPG than a normal Pokemon game. Like, you're going to have very differing Pokemon. You're going to have Pokemon that got to stay healthy if you want to actually keep them, to the extent that you want to keep them alive. They're going to have to stay healthy for you. And just every aspect of this game seems to be really following a cool, system. Also, the FMs, I guess the HMs of this, game, are dig, burn, freeze, cut, and some other ones, which are just, that's awesome, dude. That is awesome. I've always wanted dig to be used for something, special. It's my favorite Pokemon move. Dig is just my favorite Pokemon move. It's actually an inspiration for my YouTube name, but that's why I get so happy when I see it there. I've never really seen it being used properly, like, dig, come on, it's a move to dig yourself under the ground. It's awesome. It's got to be used properly in a Pokemon game one day, but it isn't. So this is perfect for me. I'm just really happy with this part right here. Either way, I do like the survival aspect where you gotta actually keep your Pokemon healthy, and otherwise, they won't actually survive well, and also the fact that they vary in size and color. Now, nature and physical abilities are also different and random and depends on which Pokemon. They have IVs and EVs in the game, but with some changes, training will have a huge impact on the Pokemon stats. That makes a lot of sense. Grinding in Pokemon is really important. Either way, so those are some extra features. Now we're gonna get into some more of the things we have in here, because there are 2 more sections and 2 more paragraphs to go through here, but, there's quite a lot of features in this. Let's be fair. There's quite a lot of things to go through. Either way, battle rules will be like the Pokemon anime. You can switch your Pokemon anytime. Attack or dodge in real time. Water Pokemon like Magikarp will be useless in the ground battle, and fire Pokemon like Charmander will faint if spawned underwater. Pokemon may also evolve during battles. Moves will be dynamic. Fire plus water move will generate steam. Using Ice Beam after Surf will make the ground icy, ice slippery, etc. Battles can be in 1 versus 1 or 2 versus 2 tag team. So that sounds good. That actually sounds perfect, because if you're playing with a friend, co-op, you want to make sure you can battle together, because that's most important thing ever. Either way, we're not done yet. We have still more things to go through. I gotta say, this is already looking awesome, and if you can see from the gameplay in the background, guys, because I'm just gonna be playing through some gameplay, like random ones in the background, you can kind of see what I mean. The game is looking awesome, like, for real, it is looking great. Now, the next part here is, in Pokemon Destiny, we have a new device called the Holodex, which is a smartphone and will allow you to access map, messages, objectives, missions, etc. You can take pictures using the camera app and share with your friends. You can also purchase items using Holodex. So instead of going to a Pokemon, you can just use this to buy items in-game. Now, there are some extra features here we're gonna go through and, actually talk about, but if we just look through all the things we've talked about so far, this is like the most ambitious project I've ever seen, and that's why I'm so excited about it. And that's why when I got in contact with not the designer, but the creator of this, and I guess the designer as well, when I got in contact with him, I gotta say, man, just shout out to you, dude. Like, you are a legend. This game is kind of bringing everything we ever wanted in a Pokemon game. Like, it's almost everything you ever wanted in a Pokemon game being created by a fan just out of, you know, sheer love for the Pokemon franchise, and I love that. So, you know, that's just the first part. We still have extra features here at the bottom, which we can read through. Game will also have vehicles. You'll have bikes and skateboards. Okay, skateboard. Are we like Tony Hawk now? Either way, that's going to be in it. Buildings that you can visit. Schools, libraries, Pokemon centers, shops, training grounds, hotels, restaurants, and more. Locations, forces, underwater areas, caves, mountains, etc. Mega evolutions, character customization, fishing mode, as well as there'll be an evil organization in the game, and your role will play a crucial part to stop them from destroying the world. So there is a story to the game, which I was questioning in the start of this video. I was really wondering if there's going to be something like that, but here we go, guys. This is a full rundown of the full document I got from the designer Veer here, and I gotta say, man, I'm excited for this. Like, I am really excited to see where this is going to lead. Like, there's even more features on his Facebook page. Like, there's even more things he goes through, like, which he talks about, like, you know, about in there. And it's, I don't even know what to say, man. Like, this game is going to bring some of the coolest stuff I've ever seen to us. Like, I've never seen something on this scale. There's also supposed to be, like, stuff like, as far as I've seen, you can actually put out tents and stuff. You can have, like, your own tents and stuff. It's weird, man. But this game is insane, dude. I don't even know what else to say. The game looks awesome. It is beyond any other game I've ever seen before. He's upgraded his, like, the graphics of the game as well. So the gameplay you'll be seeing in the start here, you know, it's changed a lot from what we had previously. So I don't know, guys. All I'm going to say is I'm excited. I can't wait to see where this goes and how it turns out. I just want to see how this game is going to look by the time, you know, it is fully completed. Veer, my man, you are a legend. I'm really excited for this game. I really, really hope, I really do hope that this game gets completed. Or, like, not completed, but, like, you know, yeah, that's also a thing. I really hope it does get completed, but also that we get a demo by the end of the year. I would so love to see a demo by the end of the year. Like, it would be so good, man. I'd be so excited. I would love it, man. And a game, it deserves attention, man. It really does deserve its attention. It deserves to be praised. It honestly is good looking. But yeah, guys, it's going to be the end of the video. I hope you all did enjoy. If you did, you know, make sure to drop a like down below. That's really all I'm going to ask you guys to do. If you do enjoy this video, make sure to do that. And of course, when this game is released, I'm going to be instantly getting my hands on this and doing my best to just showcase every aspect of this game and everything that, you know, is featured. All the features I talked about, essentially. Like, I'm going to talk about all of those. So either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. My name has been Ruffled Rowlet. I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace out, have a great day, and bye-bye, everybody.